Hi everyone, welcome again. I have got this motherboard and processor lying around for quite some time. I wanted to build the system with a new case and components. Starting with this motherboard, I have the backplate for it as well. The board is an Intel AL440LX. It has the slot 1 for the processor, AGP for video, 4 PCI slots and 2 ISA slots. I could find the motherboard at the retro web with plenty of info. It supports Klamath CPU family only. Lots of BIOS versions. Here we have the drivers, which I will download now. And various manuals. Jumper information is very clear but not much to play with. There is no jumper configuration overall. The board was used by Packard Bell for their machines, within others. I have already replaced the cell battery on the board. The slot 1 processor is a Pentium II running at 266 MHz. I have a DIMM memory module of 256 MB. An LG optical drive, a Samsung floppy drive. For video I have this NVIDIA Vanta card. For storage a Western Digital hard drive. Let's start the assembly. After I make myself comfortable, I slide the processor in the socket. Then I close both clips on the top corners and on the foot clamps. The fan header is connected. And the memory module clamps in place. Now I need a case to continue the build. Put it here. I have recovered this case with no front panel. The chassis is neat, and I could make a new front for it. I have the side covers as well. The PSU is a tested compact ATX power supply I recovered from other machine. This case has this feature everybody loves, that the motherboard tray comes off.
This is perfect.
Very neat in every occasion.
That comes off.
The 3.5-inch drive bay comes off as well.
3 screws.
Let's put the motherboard in place. I've got new black screws for it. It seems we have a Yamaha OPL chip on board, surely with Sound Blaster audio. Motherboard screwed in place. Let's mount the hard drive to the drive bay. Now the floppy drive. And the drive bay screws back in the case. I can't reach the last screw because it is behind the hard drive now. Let's remove it to screw it and put it back again in high speed. There we go. Now the motherboard backplate clamps to the back of the case, and the motherboard slides in with the tray. It screws in place. Backplate looks fine, but it has no markings for the ports. The PSU goes in with its 4 screws. I connect the power connections to everything.
No.
The video card goes in the AGP slot. Here we have more cables. I have an LED for power signal. It mounts through the chassis for now. And an LED for hard drive activity. I have a power switch as well. Let's connect the ribbon cables for the drives.
Go. Hard drive. Go. This one can go. And the cable management.
And we are done. Let's power it up. It's working good. BIOS version is P14. Let's make a new partition on the hard drive with F-disk. After formatting, Windows 98 installation begins. And Windows is installed, but there is no sound. It is installed. Surely it's another audio port. Not that one. There it is. Our processor and memory are detected fine. Let's check CPU Z. But after that beep, it crashed and froze the PC. I installed NVIDIA graphics drivers and restart. I adjust display settings to 32-bit depth and restart again. And so you never miss it, then I continue installing chipset drivers. And I also installed DirectX 8.1. Now we can start benching with 3D Mark. Suddenly the software crashed and froze the machine. I had to force restart. After that I reopened 3D Mark, but nothing was saved. So I launched the benchmark again. And it crashed the same way. I'll run Half-Life to see how it goes.
Okay.
This train is inbound from level 3 dormitory 2 in sector C test lab.
Let's continue with DOS Bench from Phil's computer lab. 3D Bench had a score of 181.2. Chris Bench scored 82.8 FPS. PC Player scored 36.5. Doom scored 73.5 FPS. Quake scored 26.7 FPS. Here we can see the AGP speed is of 2x. The hard drive has a nice speed as well. I run 3D Mark one more time in demo mode. It made it with no errors. So I don't know what's happening here. Maybe the drivers? It's time to test another video card. This is an NVIDIA FX 5200 I tested with the Pentium IV and it didn't work. Let's see what happens. It is working fine here. Let's test 3D Mark. The Vanta performed better. and it loads faster. Better numbers here as well. It completed the bench with a score of 1729. Let's install DirectX 9 and launch the benchmark again. (1734 3D marks). A slightly better performance. Half-Life works fine and it's totally playable.
Black Mesa Transit System. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 8:47 a.m. Current topside temperature is 93 degrees, with an estimated high of 105.
Results were very similar in DOS Bench. But the Vanta card was slightly better. We have 2x AGP as well. That's defined by the motherboard's slot. The next video card is an NVIDIA MX440.
Out it goes. We go with this one. There we go.
We have a score of 1828 in 3D Mark, with a better performance than the FX 5200. But in Half-Life we have problems.
Transit system. This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel.
Whoa.
The time is 8:47 a.m. Current time.
I tried Direct 3D in 800 by 600, but it was the same. I got it working in OpenGL mode.
If your intended destination is a high security area beyond Sector C.
The last card is an ATI Radeon 9200 SE. The video software properties for the card are pretty complete. Lots of options. I like it. In 3D Mark, we have a score of 1804, leaving the card in second position. Half-Life performs good, but stutters more.
This automated train is provided for the security and convenience of the Black Mesa Research Facility personnel. The time is 8:47 a.m. Current topside temperature is 93 degrees,
Here it's time.
with an estimated high of 105.
Texture.
The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
DOS bench didn't perform good, as you can see. The AGP acceleration is not detected here. So, which video card should I use in this machine? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. See you in the next one!